Weight debut. How good does that feel? A lot of expectation on you tonight. How did that feel to deal with it?
Yeah, it was good. A lot of eyes on the welterweight debut. It probably went more talk about the weight than the fight in the end up. Like, how will Rhys do at welterweight? And I think I backed that up in 63 seconds. So I'm really happy with that work. And again, I said I wanted a spectacle and a statement and a finish, and we've done all three, I believe.
A guy like Hakon Foss is known for being so battle hardened. What does it say about your stopping power at 170 that you drop him with a jab like that? And I feel like he was pretty rattled when he was down there, by the looks of things.
Yeah, I think you said it better than I could say it. It was a good shot. It wasn't actually a shot that I thought. It was just a setup shot. It was just something to fill the gap, really. And he went down, and I followed him with shots, and I was happy enough when the ref jumped in, so it was good.
Originally, you told me you thought it'd be like maybe 2 or 3 fights away from the title. It feels as though you're looking for that title now. How realistic do you think that is? That it could be like a title shot upcoming in Belfast? Graham just told us that he hopes to do a show in the SSE Arena there, with you at the top of it. I mean, do you feel like that could be next?
100%. 10 wins, 10 finishes. Like, it's hard to argue that. It really is, and that's not me blowing my own trumpet. Like, people want finishers, and anytime I step in, I finish. So, listen, I'm happy to main event that Belfast card, and I would sell a hell of a lot of tickets, that's for sure.
Just finally, Graham also said that he feels as though you and Ian Gary combined to, really put a lot of bums in seats here in Ireland. You'd be like the equivalent of a Paddy Pimblett in Liverpool or a Jack Shaw in Wales. Are you comfortable with that status? Are you comfortable with being like the front runner here in Ireland?
Well, I believe Ian could do Dublin on his own, and I believe I could do Belfast on my own. I mean, I'm sure combined would be great, but I believe we're both superstars in our own right, and we can have our own shows. Props to Ian, he's an absolute stud as well.
Last week, we were talking about your last fight, the Perry Goodwin fight. You said you weren't too happy with it because of the amount of damage. It was a fun fight for all of us watching, maybe not for you. A little bit happier tonight with that you got in there, didn't really take any damage and finish it quickly.
Yeah, like I'm only 24. I don't want to be in these slug of fights. I want to come out clean free and like be pain free for the next 4 weeks, and I'm going to do that. I think I got touched once with a jab, but it was nothing to worry me. So I'm really happy with the work.
We talked a lot about in MMA about jabs and maybe the underutilization of them. Your jab obviously tonight was very, very well done. Is it something you feel like you've always had a great jab, but is it something you feel like that sets you apart maybe from other people, that yours is so good and you use it so well?
Yeah, well, I'm going to sell my secret here. So I'm actually a left-handed. So I should actually be a southpaw, but I'm an orthodox. So I think that's where the power in the lead hand comes. So there's my secret revealed. Not that it's much of a secret, but I'm left-handed, so I think that's why all the power's in the left.
We've seen you in a lot of fights. You're known to be a very respectful guy. As I said to you in the lead up to this fight, I think the most animosity I've seen with you in a fight is probably your debut against John Redmond. But there is a fight that's been simmering away online, and I know you're blocked, and I don't know how relationship is going with Alex Lahori at the moment, but to see your stopping power there tonight, and he's obviously known for his stopping power as well, it would make for a hell of a fight. Is that something you're still interested in, or are you no longer interested because he said he wasn't?
Yeah, he's a professional fighter. He's a record of 18-4. One of the hottest prospects in the UK, Europe. Asked to fight him, and he blocks me on Twitter. The guy's an idiot. Like, what else can I say about that? Like, if he wants to fight, he can ask me for it. And if Graham and Ian want it, then we'll do it. I've never said no to a fight yet, and I definitely wouldn't say no to him. 100%. Belfast, let's do it.
He said, I think before he was kind of saying he wanted a bigger name and stuff. Surely after that you've shown him what you're bringing to the table here.
The guy just talks. The guy just talks. You know what? Actually, now that we think about it, I wouldn't give him the fight. He don't deserve the fight. He's boring. He annoys me when I think about it. Actually, so let's not talk about him. He's an idiot.
Who do you want then?
I don't really care. I know you would love a name but I really don't care. I just want a top contender. Someone, if it's not the title, then someone who will win over there gets the title. Listen, who knows what's next? You never know who could call, so fuck it, I'm ready for anything.
What was your first visit to Cork? Would you like to see it?
Cork, bye. I shouldn't even have said that, but that's going to be a meme somewhere. But you know what? It's been good. I've had a great weekend. I was very nervous for this fight. I don't know if that was maybe because it's been since March since I fought. Hackens an absolute dangerous guy. They've been playing his highlight reel of the flipping spinning back hitting the knee, and I'm not watching it. But we got here and we got the job done, and on to the next.
What makes you angry? Because I don't know what it is. I mean, I was speaking to you today before you fought, and it was like you were going for a stroll in the park. I mean, when do you get most animated? What would the people closest to you say really fires you up?
when I make lightweight, when I have to make 55 about 3 weeks before, that's when I'm like, you know what? Listen, we're here living our best life. You're living your best life recording all this shit. I'm living my best life doing this. Everybody's here because they want to be here. We're all living our best life. So everybody needs to smile and get the fuck on with it because it's a good life we have.
How different was that weight cut though? I mean, I saw some pictures of you making 55 before. I think a lot of people in the Irish MMA community have been appealing to you to move up here. I mean, does it feel like, geez, I should have done this years ago?
Oh, 100%. You know, I would like, see, to be honest, sometimes during fight, we gotta pinch myself and be like, Rhys, you're fighting here. You know, I was picking up my fight gear and I was like, flip, I'm wearing this. So, listen, like, I think a lot of young fighters, and I always tell young fighters coming through, like, Rodney's gym, like, more isn't always more. Like, you don't always have to cut this mad weight to be the hero, you know, like, cut what you want to be comfortable. I'm not outsized in that welterweight division. I think, as you've seen, I think I'm bigger than Hacken. So young fighters need to think about their health and career and go from there.
Are you giving us a timeline on when you're going to sign for the UFC? What do you have in your head when you think of a milestone? Like, do you think by 2021? What do you think?
My phone's not on flight mode. Like, I'm ready to take calls whenever they want. Listen, if they need someone to fill in for March, I will 100% do it. I wouldn't care who. I don't care the style. Give me the fight. I understand that sometimes you need the title, but sometimes you don't. Craig White didn't need the title. I'm ready to go. I'd finish someone in the black gloves just as well as the yellow. 100%.